anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, yeah, I guess you got to appreciate the aggressive approach here to start this game off. You can't knock them for trying, I guess. But we'll see how much this hurts them here in the long run.
With 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. The back's got it. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Looking to pass. It's Nolan. Caught by the receiver. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go. First third down of the game. Let's reel in. It's Taylor. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. That is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. It's Davidson. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's hit right as he throws it.
See what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now from the pistol formation. They'll run it to the right side. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds his man. It's Smith. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Too much speed for the defense.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Offense is back out there. Last time was a quick 3-and-out, and they get a drive going this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's another deep shot. Makes the grab way downfield. They're just outside the red zone now.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic.
Looking downfield near the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Tigers. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Design quarterback run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Scanning the field. It's Nolan. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the move now. Using his legs here. And it went out of bounds after a short gain on that one.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. End zone ahead. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Heading left after the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Handoff running right. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
What a great job. establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here comes a handoff. Past the 40. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position at first down.
Got a nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw what this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass. So instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Nolan. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Oh, he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Dogs move into the red zone. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to throw it again. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th and attempt. They'll try it again here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. He's got the first and still going. Here he goes. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a 1st down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Now it's 2nd down here. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, This guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. With the catch, it's Davidson. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. It's Nolan. Pulls it in. It's Taylor. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Makes the grab. It's Taylor. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Dogs come to the line to run the hurry up. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now the running back's got it again. Going toward the end zone. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's how you close a half off in this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. And the defense brings him down. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. Want to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. third down play coming up. They'll run the option. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bulldogs will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
You know, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the throw deep downfield. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Can they catch him? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown.
And just like that, we flipped the script in this football game. Great job of setting up his blocks, being patient, and then using the afterburners for this touchdown. What a play.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's good for a first down to the 36. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. On
1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Davidson.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. Brought down quickly, but the gain moves the football to the 30.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The linebacker shifting around now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Nolan. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Zips it down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. First down and still motoring. One down. The game moves the ball all the way to the +42.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you play one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
How much can they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. Looking to throw. It's Nolan. He lets it go. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. Good job there finding the back and that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective 3rd down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
The Dogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Takes the ball and heads to the left. It's S for middle, who gets stuck. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, at this point in the game, Chris, you got to think the head coach is thinking more about giving the ball back after the field goal with so much time remaining more than the kick itself. This is a tough call either way.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Their last chance here. This football incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
He's looking to scramble. Picks up the first and still running. That'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Game moves the ball to the 43. 1st down coming up. Can't get it away. The defense has got him with a huge stop at the stage of the game.
Chris, a lot of times you'll see a strong safety up close to the box trying to defend the run, but this time he's able to sneak in there and come up with a quarterback sack.
That's a design quarterback keeper. He shreds the tackle. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. Well, going to the line here with the clock running. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he will be stuffed for no gain. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Close to the tight end. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Tackle made after a short return. And the pick ends that threat.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air, it's Nolan. Looks right, lets it fly. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
2nd down after the incompletion. He keeps it on a design run. How's the spin move? And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. And the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite. See if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. It's a run to the left. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So here comes a challenging third down conversion attempt for this offense, trying to keep the sticks moving and avoid making a fourth down decision. The pass rush closing in. Grab near the sticks. It's Wiley.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick pass. The catch is made. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Caught in the backfield. It's Davidson. Has a path to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. They're an extra point away from double OT. Or do you go for 2 and win it right now?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
Now the defense will spend a timeout. No room for mental errors on that side here in overtime. So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the 2-point conversion to try to win this game right now. Linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback's got it on the option. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. That's the kind of matchup.